For the last 2 years, most of Rio Tinto's construction efforts have been focused on the Eagle Mine in Michigami Township. Surface operations there are about 80% complete. Production is expected to begin next year. Leading up to that, crews will be spending most of their time finishing the refurbishment of the Humboldt Mill. The site just off of M95 is where ore will be processed into separate nickel and copper concentrates. As TV6's Andrew Lacombe reports, cleanup and construction at this facility is about 30% complete.
Through the snow and cold, progress being made at the Humboldt Mill. Rio Tinto has spent $3 million cleaning up the brownfield site, completely gutting the buildings that were abandoned in the mid-90s.
Now it's just putting all that equipment back in, so that'll be a bulk of the work.
The company is spending $100 million bringing the mill back up to speed. 50 to 75 construction workers are at the site daily. That number will at least double during peak construction months. Since October, the biggest improvement to the site is progress on the exploration office,
where our core comes in, where we evaluate our core samples.
Work continues on the area that will actually separate the ore. Rock will be trucked from the mine.
Open the conveyors into the mill building on top of the hill and to find ore bins, where then it'll continue through the milling process.
The ore will come down into ball mills, which will be here on these concrete pillars before moving on in the separation process. Down below in the same building is where a series of flotation cells will be built.
From there we float off the nickel and the copper. And after that process, we'll have our separate nickel and copper concentrates.
A building yet to be constructed will house the loadout facility where ore will be placed in rail cars.
The rail line here is still yet to be built.
The new line will run through the middle of the mill site and stretch 4 miles to the existing line along US 41. It's unknown where the concentrate will end up as negotiations are ongoing with potential customers. Andrew Lacombe, TV6 News, Humboldt Township.